Hello guys, it's Silver here, and today we are doing a random Mazzia thing, so here we go. Raven! She's on the pogo stick right now, so... Hello. I'm fine. I'm gonna just skip the first paragraph, guys. There's nothing important in it. I told you she was on a pogo stick. I was a powerful wolf. My mom and dad moved a lot, and I was pretty powerful. I was gonna lead the pack someday. Alpha and Omega, you know the story.
I ran 3 miles today.
It was my turn to hunt for food that night when I caught a scent of a big deer, possibly the leader. I moved quickly to get it through the bushes and trees. Then I heard a wolf running faster than me. I stopped to hide. As I watched, then I saw a black wolf, darkest night. No facial features. I was a white wolf, bright as day, gray on my paws and tips on my ears, but nothing much. But then I quickly realized that he was from a different pack. I ran out of the bushes right out in front of him. He stopped and examined me, and then turned his head for me to follow.
Pogo stick.
I usually people from my forest had black fur, and people from the stand usually had white fur, but mixed match thing. I did follow him out into the other territory. I got really scared. I'm a big goody two shoes. Then he looked back at me, stopped, made a puzzled face, and I knew he knew I was from the other pack. We walked to the den, and he grabbed me and threw me in a cell. He was powerful, but I bet I could easily run away. But to know what I said, I broke my paw. So I couldn't walk very well, or that counted out as running. That's when I turned and said softly, "What is your name, sir?" He looked back at me and said, "Shadow," and kept walking. And even though I was a prisoner, he still fed me, which was pretty surprising. And I knew pretty soon my mom and dad would start looking for me, causing a war. But I doubt. I've only been there a few days. Shadow walked over to me. He put a leash on me with vines. Then he took me out. My paw was still broke, and it was very infective. So I was slow, but he took me to the Alpha. The Alpha was mad, and I mean real mad. Looking at me with those angry eyes, I nearly jumped. That's when he looked at me and said once more, "What is your name, ma'am?" I looked at him in pain from my paw and said, "I'm Fawn, daughter of an Alpha and Omega." And the Alpha stopped me again with throwing balls, and he said, "Fawn, are you in pain?" He looked at me. I looked at him. "Are you?" Then he said, "Yes." "Why, sir?" He started to call the healer, and the healer wrapped my paw. I was scared now. They're being nice to me. What do they want? "Why are you being so nice to me again?" Shadow started to say, Then he got red, and the healer laughed. Then the Alpha said, "Because my son, Shadow, well, how do I put this? Go out with you?" He got red too, and then I yelled at the top of my lungs, "Are you kidding me? First, he comes in my territory. Second, he dragged me out here and broke my heart, and now he wants to help me? This is rude." I started to calm down. "I'm sorry, sir." The Alpha looked at me and said, "Let her go." "What? Shoot out, and then we'll be in a giant war and..." "Let her go!" He hit Shadow. Shadow looked at me, and I looked at him like I was sorry for what I'd done, and he cut the ropes. They went off fast. I could as I could to get out. Couldn't stop realizing what I was about to do. Shadow puzzled. Shadow was puzzled, big time. Yeah. Sorry. Shadow was puzzled. Shadow did nothing. I know he's your son, but if that's how you're gonna treat him, I'm not surprised he's over there. And even more, I was still happy. But when I think about it, I will go out with him. My first date. I'm not. And I walked away, feeling silence in the room. Once I got to my side, I ran up to my mom my mom and dad, and it felt like nothing mattered. Not was in just well, not because of and I, not knowing what was in store for me later on. I told them, and they asked me this one question that made my heart sink. You're going out with the boy from the other side? You know you're not. That's when I said back to my mom. We'll go. I, yes, I'm going out with the boy from the other side. I know we're from a forest and a desert, but what's the difference? We're not that. We're wolves, you know? My dad looked at my mom and then walked away, kept shaking his head. She'll never learn. And said, and then my mom said okay and walked away, saying stuff to my mom, to my dad. Chapter 2, Love Prevails. I'm gonna end it here, so I will see you guys later. Stay shining, and I will record part